welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another weekly vlog. Starting off this week with a food shop. My brother is coming to stay, so we went to Waitrose to one, buy food for ourselves, and two, make sure we had enough food for my brother. So got a newspaper for free. Right, we've got some light sourdough bread, some raspberries, got some Weetos, which Alex has slowly and surely become obsessed with. A Sicilian lemon tart, because me and my brother love lemon flavoured things. Got some greens, so we bought some tender stem broccoli, some sugar snaps, and some green beans, sweet potato, carrots, got some crumpets, got some Cheerios. If you've never tried these are delightful. These are the chocolate and Sicilian lemon cookies, tiramisu, fish, sea bream, sea bass, and more sea bass. Some leeks, got some blueberries, got some potatoes. I think this is the first time we bought potatoes in a long time. Usually we get them by odd box, but I feel like they've been slacking slightly on the potato front. Got some maple syrup, and then we've got a chicken for tomorrow. Enough food for you. Loads of like veg and fruit, a few bits of cupboard stuff, a few drinks. There you go. Time to put this all away. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Wow, welcome, what? Hi, welcome to Monday. I actually cannot remember what I filmed over the weekend whatsoever. My little brother came to stay and it was really cute, but I'm now on annual leave for the next 3 days. And so, I'm going to Manchester. Alex is currently in New York for a work trip. So it's a solo trip to Manchester, which I'm actually really looking forward to. I've only ever been up to Manchester for work things, so I know all the theatres in Manchester very well, but I don't know Manchester itself. And also I'm going to do a day trip up to the Peak District. So I booked into the Marriott Hotel in the centre of Manchester through Secret Escapes. Love that website. I'm going up early tomorrow, staying till Thursday, come back Thursday evening. So I've got 2 nights, 3 days. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. First things first, I need to eat some food because I am very hungry. Also, on a complete side note, I applied this lipstick this morning at 7:20-ish, and it's now about 7:20-ish in the evening. I've eaten, I've drunk, I've worked, and it's been 12 hours. I've not reapplied. It rubbed off slightly in the centre of the lips, but like, it's the NYX Shine Loud on Another Level liquid lipsticks. So impressed. Like I said, it's definitely faded and the shine when you first apply it is gone, but magic. Love it. Just thought I'd let you know. Hey, so potentially overdone it with the amount of things I want to pack, but also this is like my time. It fits in my suitcase, I know, because it's less than I took to France. So reserve your judgment. This is a quick rundown of things that I am bringing with me to Manchester. First things first, the kind of makeup and skincare side of things. So I'm bringing 2 minis because this one's basically finished. I've got the Vive Skin Nova and the Milk Makeup Primer. My Rimmel Multitask Concealer because it's a nice like pale highlighting shade. And then my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, which is my exact shade. I've got my Heimish Pressed Setting Powder, my Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation, my IT CC Cream, a sponge. Got a couple of brushes here. I've got the foundation brush, which is from EDY. I've got the B powder brush, the B blush brush, the Real Techniques, I think this is like the multitask brush. I've got the Luxie Tapered Highlight Brush. I've got the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer, the Hoola Benefit, because I use this for freckles. I've got my Rare Beauty Cream Blush in the shade Nearly Mauve. And then I've got my e.l.f. Putty Blush, which is in this lovely kind of pink shade. And then I've got a very natural powder blush. I've got my Vive highlighter. I've got my Maybelline Scar High mascara. I've got a couple of eyeliners here. This is the We Makeup one, which is my black eyeliner. I've got a yellow and a purple one from NYX. My brow pencil, my eyelash curlers, my brow setting wax, a range of eyeshadow brushes I'm not going to get into right now. The Marc Jacobs Iconic Eye Palette in Fantasy, which is my kind of like everyday. And I know bringing a full-on eyeshadow palette is slightly excessive, but I love to play with colour. And this palette is like ultimate colour. So I'm bringing the Be Perfect Carnival Stacey Marie palette. And then in terms of lipsticks, I've got a true nude in the Matte Faux lipstick. I've got a slightly deeper nude in the We Makeup Ever Liquid lipstick. Then I've got a red, which is my L'Oreal Paris, and this is in the shade I Am Worth It. I really love wearing kind of like bright pinks. So I've got the MAC Powder Kiss lipstick in the shade Make It Fashion. And then I've got the NYX Shine Loud liquid lipstick that I can never remember the name of. And that is all of my makeup. And then skincare, slightly more scaled back, but also still arguably slightly excessive. I have sunscreen because it's supposed to be super, super hot. And then I have the Boob Tube Grab Your Melons body lotion just because it's in a smaller sample. I've got my PMD kind of vibrating face cleanser. Absolutely love this stuff. And then I've got a couple of things here that I've loved and tried and a couple of new things. I know travelling with new things is risky, but if it goes wrong, I can just buy backups. I've got a couple of things from the Vichy order that I got. I've got the Vichy Eye Fortifier, the SPF 50 for my face, and then the Mineral like fortifying booster. I've got my Rodial Bee Venom cleansing balm, Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream, Typology face oil, a hand balm from Zero, Corsarex AHA BHA toner, Few Thirsty Trap serum, which is for the week after your period. There's a bit of TMI for you. Ordinary Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum, which I'm currently using. And then I've got the Simply Your Life Multi-Use Lip Balm, which is from Dr. Lip. I've actually just realised all of this is gifted. Not on purpose, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to using all of those. The only kind of skincare bits not included is hair care. So I've got my straighteners because they kind of cover me for every situation. I've got my Wow Dream Coat Supernatural spray. Still kind of formulating my opinion on this, but so far enjoying it. And then I've just got my heat protection spray and my classic Jean Frieda Frizzies serum. Everything else is kind of technical or clothes. So I feel like I'm actually not bringing many clothes. I feel like I don't overpack on clothes. I overpack on makeup, but I don't really overpack on clothes. I've got a skirt and a pair of shorts. Then I've got this pink top, this dress, which I'll probably wear on the way down, this white top, and then another white top. So 3 tops, 2 bottoms and a dress should cover me for kind of 3 days and a couple of outfit changes. Underwear and socks. Obviously got my purse. I've got cables and chargers for things, as well as my portable charger, my headphones, a spare memory card, sunglasses, some hair accessories, a necklace, an anklet, my rings and some earrings, and then 2 books. Did I breathe during that clip? Probably not, but they are all of the things I'm bringing with me on my little trip down to Manchester. Very excited to go, looking forward to going, and so this vlog doesn't end up being 30 years long, I'll check in with you when I'm leaving the flat tomorrow to go on my little solo trip. Oh lol, this is why I pack in advance. I forgot deodorant, but I'm currently using the, I think it's called Sans Natural Deodorant, so I'll throw that in the bag. I'm officially ready to go. I've watered the plants, I've brushed my teeth, I've packed my toothbrush. I've downloaded a few things to watch on Netflix, but realistically, I really love just like sitting listening to music and looking out the window on trains. So it's probably what I'm gonna do for a good chunk of the journey. Let's go.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never...
Honestly, this is insane. So it is now like 3:30. They moved me to the side where I've got a view of the canal, river. And this room is ginormous. I think it's honestly the biggest hotel room I've ever stayed in. Right, so I'm gonna give you a really quick room tour. So far today, all I've basically done is come up on the train, walk around the centre. I went in a couple of shops, but just nothing caught my fancy. I bought a new book, I sat out in the park, I read half of that book. I've also finished the book before that book, so I've read like a whole book by this point. So it's just been a really chill day. When I say chill, I've walked 15,000 steps, so relatively chill day. Oh my god, this is amazing. It's not particularly bright, like it's quite moody, but I love it. So this is the door. We've got this cupboard here, which I assume is a wardrobe. Oh my god. You could actually like, this is about twice the size of my first studio in London, if not like 3 times the size. This is nuts. We've got a little desk here. This is the book that I've bought and read half of. This is Fahrenheit 451, which is our book club book at work. And then this is the one that I finished on the train while I was eating lunch and while I was in the park. So yeah. Oh, this is where tea and coffee is. If this was my style, and I mean, you've seen my flat, it's all kind of modern, Scandi vibes, but if this was my vibe, this is beautiful. The biggest TV I've ever seen. Like, this is like twice the size of our TV at home. And you move around, you've got this lovely kind of brick wall. And look, they've upgraded me to a waterside view. Then got a sofa, because, you know, how much space does a girl need? And a little coffee table. And then, like, literally the biggest bed I think I've ever seen. I'm pretty sure it's a king-size bed. Oh! So you've got these lovely beams all over the ceiling. Haven't been in here yet. I've got a lovely mirror. Lovely big sink. Nice toilet, you know. And then a massive shower. That is my room tour. I'm gonna just kind of put my phone on charge, have a quick reset, and then head back out and continue exploring. Thing and then realised I wasn't filming. It's now a bit later. I've got a new dress on, which I will show you in a moment. I went to the Trafford Centre, which is just outside Manchester. It's like the 3rd, I think, biggest shopping centre in the UK. Westfield, London, I think is number 1, and obviously I used to live near it. And Westwood Stratford's got to be up there somewhere, and obviously I live near it now. There were kind of 4 things that I went into Trafford Centre and into the Arndale Centre earlier, kind of looking for. And actually, I managed to hit each of the 4 things that I needed. It was dresses, because most of my dresses that I own are from pre-weight gain, and while a lot of them still like fit, where I've kind of gained a lot of weight around my hips and around my kind of lower stomach, it now makes the dress kind of ride up, and therefore like my bum is hanging out. It's not cool. I needed new sandals because I broke mine. I kind of need some black tops. I obviously have some on order from Cider, but I am just genuinely on the lookout for tops that are not white, and a bikini that's not a size 10. So the first thing is this dress, which I will show you in a moment. The second thing, I actually saw these in M&S in Westwood Stratford, but they weren't available in my size, and they're these. They're just like white soft leather sandals. They've got quite a chunky heel to them, but what I really like is that they have this like strap that like secures your foot. So the other thing I got from M&S, which is all tangled, is a black bikini. Nice big bikini bottom. I like to be covered up by my bikini. I don't like when your bum's hanging out, so I wanted like a proper bikini bottom. You can either like fold it up and have it like super high-waisted, or you can fold it over and create this kind of like extra layer. £15. And then this was the matching top, just thought it was cute. This was also £15. And then the last kind of clothing thing obviously hits the black top brief. And this is from Zara. It was £29, and it's this beautiful cropped, like silky but quite thick black shirt. I also got some makeup. So the boring one is the Max Factor Brow Shaper. And then this is what I've really been wanting to try. This is the NYX Brow Glue. I've seen so many good things about this. Concealer wise, I just picked up the NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum. And then this is what I'm really excited about. This is the foundation purchase, and this is the KVD Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation. So I feel like this had its moment on YouTube, especially about 18 months ago, potentially even longer than that. So I picked mine in the shade Light 12. Let me show you my dress. I mean the lighting in here is all over the place because it's sunset, but I love it. It's not one of those ones you can really wear with a bra, and the only kind of real complaint I have with it is these straps aren't adjustable. This is from Zara. It was somewhere in the region of £35. I put on some eyeliner, a little bit of extra concealer, topped up my bronzer, topped up my lipstick, topped up my brows, and gonna head out for dinner. Good morning and welcome to Wednesday. I totally woke up at like 9:20 and breakfast finishes at 10. So I literally jumped in the shower and ran downstairs. Breakfast was delicious, had a lovely view of the river, come upstairs and finished getting ready, so I've obviously put on makeup. And I'm gonna head off to the Peak District and have a little wander around in nature. Like, the weather is delightful outside, blue skies, 29-ish degrees. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm just sat on the train, I bought a new hat, it's from Accessorize. Just thought I needed to like protect my face somewhat from the sun. Hour, I want to say 45 minutes into my walk. I found some shade and I'm sitting in it for a little bit. Really hot. I'm going to tie my hair up. I bought some new hairbands from Accessorize, which are like cloth. Strange. It is truly stunning. I bought an OS map. How old school is that? There is no mobile reception, so I'm about here-ish. Let's keep going. Methods they use to keep these gates closed. Sure. I'm by a stream. I'm on my walk now up to the waterfall. And by the fact there's water in the stream, bodes well for water in the waterfall. I just hit 10,000 steps. I'm now at 10,089. Still got my water. Following the map. From what I can tell, I just follow the stream all the way up. I cannot tell you how nice it is to actually be able to walk in the shade. Look, so my little footpath kind of goes down there, and then down at the bottom there is the little stream. Lol, this is a bridge. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay, sure. The main issue I've encountered with this walk quite a few times now is sheep. Luckily I grew up near livestock, so I'm quite happy just to like almost ignore them. But they are like full on the footpaths. Ladies and gentlemen, your waterfall. I mean, it's pretty, but it's a long way for that. Ooh. What's the expression? It's about the journey, not a destination. I kind of feel like that's where I stand at this moment. I mean, it's a pretty waterfall. It's nice. I wouldn't say it should be on a map, which then gives me about half an hour to have some lunch. It is 7 o'clock and I actually haven't eaten anything since breakfast. Obviously had a huge breakfast, so it very much tied me over, but I'm now quite peckish. Walked 20,000 steps. I had to wait 2 hours for a train. Where we were was one of those like super regional train, I don't know if this happens in the rest of the world, but one of those like super regional train stations that only has like a local bus timetable style train schedule, and that's it. There's no like boards, there's no announcements, there's no staff. Yeah, I waited 2 hours for a train. I had a lovely conversation with this French guy and read a good chunk of my book. I'm back. I'm gonna quickly jump in the shower because obviously with all the hiking and all the heat I got a little bit hot, and then head out and find some food. It's 7:30, so I'm gonna head out now for dinner. Got some new makeup on. Gone for like a little pink vibe. I've used my new foundation, but so far so good. I also use the NYX brow gel, but in like a really small amount of it, just to keep them in place rather than to like stick them up. This is how I look in. I'm gonna head out for dinner. It's actually slightly nuts that I've read 3 books, well, 2.5, while I've been in Manchester. So I'm probably gonna have to go to Waterstones and buy another book. So I thought I'd do a really quick holiday reading book review. So the first one was My Friend Anna by Rachel Deloach Williams. I read this after watching Reinventing Anna. So I kind of breezed through it. I was probably about this far through-ish. Because it's obviously following a story that I already know, I feel like I could read it without really paying attention to it. It's also interesting how Netflix have embellished the story to make it more interesting. It was fine. I enjoyed it. I'd say it's a really, especially if you've seen the TV show, it's a really good, light and easy read. The second one is part of book club at work. This is Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451, a kind of weird future in which people burn books. It was fine. I wouldn't say I loved it. I wouldn't necessarily say I'd recommend it, but it was fine. I've definitely read better books. Speaking of better books, I know this is such a stereotype because everyone's read this. It's Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. Oh my god. Like, literally, I read this entire book today. I felt like at all times in the book, I could not tell you the direction it was going in. And when you think you know what direction it's going in, it somehow doesn't finish in the way you think it's going to. I think it'd be really fascinating to watch the film adaptation having just read the book. So I think that's what I'm going to try and do. A lovely, relaxing end to a very lovely day. Morning. Today is Thursday. I've just got like up and dressed and I'm gonna go head downstairs and have some breakfast. Obviously this cardigan is on for the sake of the really strong aircon in this building. It's like 30 degrees outside. I actually have on like a really like summery top on underneath, but for the sake of breakfast I've kind of covered up a little. Makeup all done. Feeling a little bit more like myself. I feel like I wear makeup less to look better and more to feel more like me. I'm gonna pack up, put everything in my suitcase, go check out, and then basically like Tuesday was like finding my bearings, going shopping. Wednesday was like out with nature, out to the Peak District. Today I'm gonna do a culture day. I don't know why I'm theming the days, but I really want to go to the art gallery. I really want to go to the museum. I obviously need to pick up another book, as I mentioned. What is that flashing? Weird. I also need to obviously go pick up another book, and I'm just going to have like a really nice day in Manchester doing like the tourist stuff. I also want to go to the cathedral, so obviously I'll bring you guys along for the journey, but that is the plan for today. But first things first, I need to check out. And as if by magic, I'm back home. It's so hot. It's actually not okay, but I've just got back in. Today, I didn't vlog too much, but also I didn't do anything too exciting. I went to the art gallery. I then went to the Northern Quarter, which I think the easiest way to like describe it is it's a bit like Brighton. Loads of like little independent, like crafty places. Just bought loads of books and sat down and read some more. So from a charity shop in the Northern Quarter, I bought this top, which is just a little black t-shirt. It's from Zara, but obviously I bought it from a charity shop. And then I also bought this. It's a Rolling Stones dress. I just thought it was really cool. And then I also bought a couple of books. Bought this one from a little bookshop that I found in the Northern Quarter. This is The Holdout by Graham Moore. And it's about I haven't read it yet. It's about a juror who, she was the only person who thought someone was innocent and convinced the other jurors of such. And then like 10 years later, one of the jurors in that case is found dead and she's the prime suspect. And then the other ones are from Waterstones. This I bought not realising it was a second book, so I need to buy the first one. But it sounds really interesting. It's called The 12 and it's by Justin Cronin. And like I said, there's a prequel to it, so I'm not quite sure what... This description is like the description of the first book, so I'm not quite sure what actually happens in this book. But effectively, there's a virus or something. They trialed a cure or something on 12 death row inmates. And then they become something that's not human, and that's the gist of it. And then we all know how much I love Stephen King. I've read a lot of his novels over the years. So I bought The Dead Zone, which I'm now halfway through, which is about a guy who wakes up after being in a coma, and then he can like see things when people touch him, and he can like see what's going on in their lives in like the near distant future. And then I've got Firestarter. It's about a child who gets experimented on, and then she finds out that she can start fires with her mind. Spent way too much money, but it was nice just to not think about anything for a little bit. I had a fabulous time. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, enjoyed coming along. I'm actually going to stop this weekly vlog here and start next week's vlog tomorrow. Just this kind of rounds off nicely, but yeah, I hope you guys are okay. If you like this vlog, give it a thumbs up, click subscribe. You know the jazz. I am so warm. I'm gonna go have a shower, and I will speak to you guys in next week's weekly vlog. Bye!